my channel. Today I decided I wanted to film like something that I always gravitate towards, like colors that I always gravitate towards, and I always want to use glitter. Like with everything I want to use glitter. So yeah, so I decided to do just like a super like neutral, obviously sparkly eye, duh. And yeah, just like super soft but yet super glam at the same time, which is like my go-to. But yeah, so that's it. If you guys want to see how I get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this Milani foundation. It's the Conceal and Perfect foundation. I'm sure you've seen it all over social media. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and for $10, honestly, I can't complain. It does have a full coverage, and it does last all day. And I already have my moisturizer, my oil, and my primer on. My skin is super dry, so for a while I've been using oils underneath. I just use like an argan oil. They have all different ones out now, but just really any facial oil. And obviously just try and test it out to see which one you like the best. But I have used one from Sephora by Josie Marin, I believe is how you say it. And hers was just 100% pure argan oil, and I really liked that one. And I'll just put it on all over my face before I put my foundation on. And sometimes because I am so dry, I still go in and put oil on my brush too when I'm blending out the foundation. And I'm just using a Sigma F82 to blend this out. And because it is a concealer too, I'm going to bring it up all the way underneath my eyes. I am still going to go over underneath my eyes with the corrector and the concealer, so you definitely don't have to do that part, especially if you feel like your under eyes tend to like crease a lot, because when you're adding more and more product, that's just going to kind of make it crease even more, so the less product the better. And I just wanted to take a minute and talk about the moisturizer that I use. Well, I used the Purity Face Cleanser from Philosophy for a while, and I never noticed anything wrong with it, but then I started to get these dry patches on my eyes, and I always would use that to remove my eye makeup. I don't know if you're supposed to, I thought you were, but I'm not saying it's definitely that. But then I stopped using it, and I started using this moisturizer. In like 2 days it went away. So I definitely recommend this. Shout out to my mom for showing me it, and hopefully that will help somebody else that sees this video that has really dry skin. Alright, now I'm going to take this highlighting pen from MAC in the color Peach Luster. So to color correct, you're just neutralizing the color and making it so there isn't that darkness anymore, or if it's redness, so you take away the redness, whatever the case may be. And then when you go, by going over it with concealer, that's what's going to help to brighten up that area. Another highlighting pen from MAC. This is in the color Bright Forecast. I'm just going to apply that right over it. And down the sides of my nose too. And I'm not really being specific when I place it there. Kind of just in a triangle. Spray my beauty blender with some Fix Plus to get it nice and damp, and then I'm just going to blend that out. I personally love the finish that a beauty blender gives over the finish of a brush. When I use a brush, it almost makes the under eye area look like even more dry, but with the damp beauty blender, it just looks so seamless and flawless and smooth. So I definitely recommend it. Now I'm just going to go over that with the NARS Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. And this is going to help to cover even more and to brighten even more. Also going to put a little bit down the bridge of my nose just to highlight that. I don't put any of the product on my chin or on my forehead, but when I use this, I'll just put the excess product on there. Because you want to make sure the face is nice and even and balanced. You don't just want to have bright right here. You want it to be bright wherever the light would naturally reflect. So that would be underneath the eyes, like the high points of your cheeks, your chin, down the bridge of your nose, and your forehead. Just going to go ahead and blend that out. I always do this down the bridge of my nose when I'm doing my concealer. And one time I was in a rush because I'm late for everything and I'm always rushing. And I was going to my cousin's birthday party. So I walk in and I go to the front desk because like whatever to ask where they are and stuff. And then I walk into the actual like party where everybody is. And I see my mom and she's like, you have like unblended stuff on your nose. I'm like, oh my god, that is so embarrassing. But I guess that's what you get for not having good time management and always rushing. Then I'm just taking this same foundation brush and I'm just going in and blending everything out to make sure there's no harsh lines and everything just kind of blends together flawlessly. Go into my eyes and then I'll finish like the rest of my face after, like contour and everything like that. I don't know your name, but I guess I really don't care. Alright, so I'm going to use the Violet Voss palette because right now I am just loving it and I feel like I use it all the time, but that's okay. I'm going to go in with the color Bestie. Where'd it? Apply that right into my crease and above it. As always, back and forth windshield wiper motions. And I'm using a MAC 224 brush to apply it. Sweeping it out on the end. Because of course for this look I don't want any harsh lines. I need to do my brows so bad, but my favorite tweezer is MIA right now. The struggle. The friggin' struggle. And with the color, what do I want to do? Are you kidding me? It's just a little bit darker. The names of these are so cute. Are you kidding me? On fleek. How you doing?
Wine and dine. Bat my eyes. Awesome sauce. Thanks a latte. Hashtag.
I'm just focusing that like closer into my crease. I'm not going to bring it as high up. I'm going to take the color Brownie Points. Hopefully my brush is going in it. So the brush that I'm going to go in with now with the color Brownie Points is the Morphe M562. And it's just a lot like thinner and taper. Oh, alright. Can we focus? There we go. So like this is the Morphe brush and then this was the MAC 224 that I was originally blending with. So you can just see like this is so much thinner, so it's nice to get right in that crease. Now I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of that color Bestie, the original shade that we went in with, and blend everything out. So there's no harsh edges and everything looks like it flows together. I'm just going to take a beauty blender. It just has a little bit of setting powder. I'm just going to go over that so it's not coming super far down. We're going to use this Dose of Colors Ideal Duo. So what it is there's a eyeshadow base, which is the top part. So pretty. And then if you twist it off, the bottom is loose pigment. The fact that it goes together just makes it pop even more. Love it. I'm just going to apply it using a Morphe M421 brush. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And I'm pushing it up into my crease as well. Now I'm just going to take the loose pigment and apply that right on top of everywhere that I put the base.
How pretty is that?
Who's this cute little baby?
Not a popsicle.
You want to have a popsicle?
Yeah.
You have to eat lunch first. What are you going to have for lunch?
Popsicle.
No, you're not having a popsicle for lunch. I love you. Now I'm going to take some of this beautiful glitter from Violet Voss. It's called Copperella. I'm just going to pat some of that off, spray my brush with some Fix Plus, and I'm going to apply that right to the center of my lid. You don't have to do this, but I just am obsessed with glitter, and I feel like I need to do it in every look. So I'm going to apply that. And by spraying the brush with some Fix Plus when applying glitter, it helps to make the glitter stay and to have less fallout if you're not using a glitter like glue or anything. I don't recommend doing it like if you're doing a whole glitter eye. If you're going to do a whole glitter eye, then definitely use like some sort of glitter base. The color Are You Kidding Me? Apply that right underneath my lower lash line and blend that out. Can you guys see? I know it's tough because it's like reflecting. Take those two. Just to have it be a little bit more dramatic. I'm going to go ahead and film my brows off camera because my next video I want it to be all about brows, like different ways to fill them in, different products to use and how to use them. So yeah, stay tuned for that. For lashes, I'm going to use the Velour mink lashes, and the style is called Lash in the City. I wanted to apply a lash that was not like super dramatic to the point where you couldn't see my eyeshadow, but something that was still going to give enough drama because I'm not going to do a wing liner. So these ones are just super nice because you're still going to allow you to see that eyeshadow, but it's not going to be like you have nothing on either. And when I apply my lashes, I just apply a thin layer of glue to the lash band. Allow that to get tacky, so I'll wait about 20 seconds. Then I'll go in, place it as close to the lash line as it will go, so that way there's absolutely no gaps, and just pinch everything together so it'll blend. My favorite part about mink lashes is the fact that they look so like natural, like it looks like an actual eyelash. Okay, now to contour my face, I'm gonna use a cream. This is from Rain Cosmetics. The color is Walnut. I'm just gonna dip my finger in and apply that right underneath my cheekbone. I'm gonna bring it all the way back into my hairline so that it looks normal. Try to make this massive forehead appear a little bit smaller. I'm gonna apply that all around my hairline. I'm going to blend all that out using a Morphe G3. When I blend that out, I'm kind of pushing the product up and blending upwards because I do want a little bit of, like I want the most product down here so it does kind of give that sharp edge and make it look like I have a nice cheekbone. Now I'm going to go in with that same product and I'm using a Morphe E47. Super thin angled brush. It's like so perfect for contouring the nose. And I'm gonna blend that out using a Morphe G18. Applied another thin line of concealer to my nose. I'm just going to blend that out using a mini beauty blender. I'm going to apply my favorite bronzer, which is Hoola Bronzer from Benefit. I'm just going to go over everywhere that we just contoured to set it and to deepen it up. I'm going to use Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics and Jaclyn Hill. Apply that right to the tops of my cheekbones, a little bit above the eyebrow. Then using a little fan brush, I'm going to put some down the bridge of my nose. And right underneath the eyebrow on the brow bone. I'm also going to apply some using a pencil brush right to the inner corner. I'm going to take Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the color Truffle. Just a super pretty, like soft, peachy pink neutral. Then I'm going to apply Bear With Me, which is like a similar shade but a little bit lighter. I'm going to apply that right in the center. Spray myself with a little Fix Plus and we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching how I got this look. I hope it wasn't boring. I'm trying to get better with talking on camera. I definitely feel more comfortable now than I did like my first video, and I actually filmed like 3 videos that I didn't put up because I just didn't love them and I felt like I wasn't being myself, and in this video I feel like I'm finally actually being myself. And I don't want to put anything out there that I wasn't in love with, because why am I going to put something out there that if I don't love, why would you guys love it? So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.